As soon as this thing turns green, I'm gonna press on the pedal and go. Ooh. Hey, what's up guys, Jerman here, Monster Gadgets. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you might be. Thank you so much for joining me, and this is my, well, I don't want to say first, second Tesla video of many more to come, but this is my first actual driving Tesla video. So we're gonna do a couple different things. I actually have not launched the thing from 0 to 60 yet, so we're gonna do that. I've only done it going from like 30 miles per hour to like 50 or 55 miles per hour, but not from a stop to 60. Obviously I've seen a ton of videos of people doing it, and just going from 30 to 50, 55, it's like that. But going from a standstill to 60, I really want to see what that feels like. So the moment you get a chance to do that, we're going to go ahead and do that. But also I want to talk about a few things that, again, I watched a ton of Tesla videos, especially Model 3 videos, before taking delivery of my Model 3 Performance this past weekend, and I learned a lot from those videos. But there were certain things that caught me by surprise, not necessarily bad. One particular that will actually help you save money with charging, so we're going to cover that later. But first, we're going to try and see if we can launch this thing. So right now I have it in chill mode. I'm going to go ahead and change it to sport with sport steering wheel. We've got a red light coming up here, nobody really behind us, and really nobody in front of us, so this might be a perfect opportunity. Doesn't matter if anybody's behind us. So as soon as this thing turns green, I'm gonna press on the pedal and go. Ooh! Oh my goodness, that's it. That was 62. Holy cow, that is fast. It literally throws you back in your seat. Yeah, people aren't wrong about that. People that have done these videos, including now myself, that was like a roller coaster. Really, it's extremely quick. Holy cow. I don't know if I'll get a chance here to do it. Hopefully this car will get out of my way. We'll try and do it again, but that was insanely fast. So this one, for those of you that might not know, this is a Model 3 Performance, so it goes 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, and those 3 seconds go like that. Holy crap. It literally just throws you back in your seat. So I won't be able to do it here. There's a car in front of me, but we'll try and see if we can do a rolling one. Maybe if I can get enough distance between my car and the car in front of me. We'll see. I'll kind of slow down a little bit. And Mom, Dad, if you're watching, don't be mad. I'm doing it safely. Don't worry. Alright, I'm going to leave a little bit of distance between me and the car in front of me. And as you guys can see, I'm going to go ahead and slow it down just a little bit, maybe to 40. And then I'm going to hit the gas. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my goodness, that's 20 miles per hour, just like that. It is instant torque. Oh, that literally puts a smile on my face. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Man, I don't know if this will ever get old. When I did it with my kids, I wish I had the camera on. When I did it from, like I said, 40 to 55, my son was, one of my kids were like Dad, don't, like, I have a headache. So this literally does feel like your blood is just, your heart is like the seat behind you. I don't know how to describe it. It's crazy, the amount of torque and the amount of G-forces you feel as you launch this thing. That is crazy, man. All right, so that's the launch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, but let me talk about the things that I didn't know about before buying this car. So number one, I'm gonna put, hold on, before I do that, I'm gonna put this on chill and comfort again. So starting off with that one, so I didn't know that this actually has an option where while you're driving you can put it in chill mode, or you can put it in sport mode for acceleration, which of course chill mode, if I gun it now, it's not going to be as quick. It's still fast, but it's not the fastest it can go. So it does have that mode, and then on top of that, in the steering mode, it gives you an option for comfort, standard, or sport mode. I personally, so far, since I've driven it, comfort to me is the best mode. It's just the steering wheel is tight enough where if I make any type of movement, it's very responsive. There's no lag or anything like that. Just it feels comfortable, given the name, right? But putting in sport mode and having it in sport acceleration, it tightens up a lot, so you have a lot more control of it. And the time that I did launch from 40 to 55, I was not in sport mode for steering, but I was in sport mode for acceleration, and literally like I had to like control the steering wheel. But I noticed if I put both of them in sport, I have far more control of the steering wheel, which of course makes it easier to maneuver. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around here. So that's one thing I didn't know about, which is really cool. Again, you have that option in this car, so that way you can go ahead and set it to your comfort level, whether you want it to be more tighter or you want it to be more smooth or more relaxed, I guess, with the comfortable mode. All right, the second thing was charging. Now, I can probably make a separate video about the whole charging situation in regards to a normal wall outlet, a NEMA 1450, as well as a wall charger by Tesla. So what I did was, I thought I had done my research and I thought I would need the wall charger, given that it, you know, charges about 40 miles per hour. That's really not the case. For someone who is driving normally, in the sense that you're driving to work, coming back, or a daily commuter, you honestly can have just a normal wall outlet plugged in and charge it overnight for you to be okay. You might not get, you know, the full charge every single day, but if you're charging at, you know, 2 miles per hour or whatnot, then really an average person commutes like 30 miles a day. So, you know, for the most part, you'll be able to recoup that overnight, especially if you're coming home and really not going anywhere. If you're coming home, let's say 5, 6 o'clock, and you're not leaving until the next morning, 5, 6 o'clock, that gives you 12 hours. So roughly you'll gain back 26 miles overnight. On the weekend, yeah, you might need it. And this is where you can maybe step into a NEMA 1450 charger and save yourself some money instead of getting a wall charger for $500 and paying somebody to do the electrical work. So even right now, I mean, if you watched my previous video, I'm still waiting for my permits to come through from the city so I can go ahead and get my wall charger installed, even though I already bought it. And I'll do a separate video on that explaining why I did that. So make sure, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you stay tuned for that. But right now, I mean, I'm living off a normal wall outlet and I'm doing just fine. So if you want to save some money and try that out before you invest in a wall charger, or before you invest in getting your garage wired for a NEMA 1450, that might be something you can save money with. So that's number 2. Number 3 is, I was super excited about trying out the Autopilot after taking delivery of my Model 3. And I'm assuming this is the same case in all the Teslas, but you actually have to let your cameras calibrate before you can use Autopilot. So I had to drive about 35-40 miles before I was able to fully calibrate the cameras and have the Autopilot, try out the Autopilot. And basically, if you go into your settings here under Autopilot, where it says customize on Autopilot, if you click on that, it'll actually tell you here if it's calibrated yet or not, and it'll give you a percentage, so you can kind of track it and see where you're at. So if you're looking forward to, the first thing is you want to try Autopilot the minute you leave the service center, that's not going to happen. You got to wait until the cameras calibrate, and then you can go ahead and try the Autopilot. So be patient. The last thing I want to talk about is the battery on this thing. So if you might not know, but on a day-to-day basis, you want to charge it between 85-90%. You don't want to charge it all the way up to 100%, just because the battery itself will last longer if you aren't charging it fully. If you're going on a longer trip and you're gonna use up the battery immediately, then you can certainly charge 100%. But Tesla actually recommends charging between 85-90% on a daily basis, keeping it plugged in when you're not using it to optimize the battery. But the one thing I noticed on here is when you're driving, when you hit the gas, right under where it says miles per hour, the bar actually goes up telling you you're actually using battery power. When you let go of it, it gives you a green indicator here, and I'll show you guys that once I start driving, which means that it's actually using regen braking to get some of that power back to your battery. So I didn't know about that. That's pretty cool. It's a good visual to have. And honestly, since I noticed it, I feel like I'm actually driving a little bit better outside of now, because obviously I launched it for you guys and myself. But it does give you a visual to say, okay, well, if you want to optimize your battery, your range, you know, maybe don't be so hard on your pedal, so that way you're not draining your battery as fast as you would if you had a heavy foot. And then of course, if you're if you're using the regen brake, then it'll tell you exactly how you're getting that back by indicating the green light. So I found that to be really helpful in, so far, the 100 some miles that I've driven. So you guys will see here, the black bar goes up as I push down. So right now the battery is of course being used, and the harder I push it, the higher that bar goes up, which means the more power the battery is using. If I let off the gas, then you'll see this green come back. Of course, the car is braking. That's how it's regenerating some of that energy back into your battery. So I really like that visual. I didn't know about that before taking delivery of my Model 3 Performance. So that is it for the video today. I am thinking about doing a series for my Tesla videos, probably like a Tesla Tuesday or Tesla Thursday, or maybe even 2 videos a week. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you are a Tesla fan or you already own a Tesla, help me grow my channel here. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe for more upcoming videos, and share it with your friends, family members, anyone you think might benefit from a video like this. And of course, if you are in the market, make sure you use my referral code, which I'll leave in the description below. You and I both will get 1,000 miles of free supercharging, so we both win, and I would appreciate it if you do that. If you do use my referral code, then I will give you a shout out on my upcoming video. So just to kind of, you know, help you guys out as well too. So I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys know this video. Again, if you did, give me a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.